Welcome back to another video. Today we are in the Retro Cup and let's see if we can get some wins. I'm going to be using the Serperior pair with Dunsparce and the Aurorus in the back. Not a great lead. We're going to switch out into the Dunsparce. Looks like our opponent does switch out into the Dunsparce as well. This Dunsparce here should just be firing off mere moves. Looks like we are potentially gonna be able to farm it down. Another drone goes through. We are gonna fire off the drone first. We do get the shield, and we're gonna have to come in with the Serperior to soak up this damage. We do get the farm down, so we do have the shield advantage. We're going to go into the Aurorus versus the Feraligatr. We're going to have to shield here no matter what. Over farm, we have to try to get this last shield. So we're going to go for the Weather Ball bid. We do get the shield. And now we're going to fire off this Mirror Beam. This Mirror Beam does take out the Feraligatr, and now our opponent realizes they're not gonna be able to take us out. So GG's. We had a terrible lead and we are able to come back from that situation. All right, now we got the Aurorus to do. We're gonna go into our own Aurorus. We bait out the Annihilate. Looks like the Annihilate here does have to take two. So, potential shield here? No. Okay. Nice knowledge by our opponent, realizing they don't have to invest the shield there. We farm it down, and we're going to anticipate the Aurorus coming back in. No, ends up being the Talonflame. So, we have a small opportunity here. Duran does go through, which is going to help us to farm it down. Meteor Beam does get used, and we are looking for so we have to take this move. It's a boost to Weather Ball, unfortunately. We're going to see we're going to be able to get to 3 moves. So first Rock Slide does get the shield no matter what. Oh, we're not going to be able to get to 3. We actually were supposed to shield that last one to keep the health of the Dunsparce enough so that we can survive all of these Incinerates. So, unfortunately, that did not work out. It ends up being an easy KO by that Talonflame. All right. Next, we're going to have the Serperior versus the Altaria. Terribly, we're going to switch out into the Dunsparce. They go into their Toxicroak. Toxicroak does take a huge drill run. We're going to automatically shield here, and we got to hope that we can farm it down. They go for the Slud Bomb, which is interesting. Dugong comes in, so we're going to fire off the Rock Slide. Rock Slide does, in fact, feel super effective. Now we're going to see the Frenzy Plant onto the Dugong. We do end up getting that 1 shield. Then we're going to switch out immediately, and we do see that they have the Altaria still. We're going to shield the first one no matter what, just to keep it healthy, and we're just going to look for huge farm down. And now we basically have to go for 2 Meteor Beams. First Meteor Beam, down goes the Dugong. So, GG's, and well played by us. Okay, back again with the next game, and let's see if we can get some more wins. So we're going to have the Serperior matched up against the Dragonair. Not the best situation, so we're going to go into our Dunsparce. Dunsparce is going to have to get through this Dragonair. You can see they do chip and dip into Lickitung. So Lickitung is interesting in that it is very tanky, but not going to be able to do a lot of fast move pressure. Here comes a body slam that we can tank. The question is, will we be able to get to another drill run? This drill run most likely will get let go. Okay, and we might get a farm down. So we do get the farm down. We see the Dragonair come in, so we're going to fire out this Rock Slide. We chip it away, and we're going to go into the Aurorus and see what they have in the bag. We're going to have to let this Aqua Tail go, and potentially, okay, they do try to farm us down, but you can see we're just applying a ton of pressure right now. So much pressure that this Dragonite might have to shield and look to get the win with the Dragonair. No, they elect to just let it go, and that is not enough health to take out our rest of the team. So GG's to our opponents. That Aurorus was a huge core breaker for their two dragons. Alright, absolutely terrible lead. We're going to go into the Dunsparce, and we see the Marowak. This is going to be a situation where we try to win the switch. However, you can see they're just applying a ton of pressure with their fast moves. This drill run here does get shielded, so unlikely we're going to get through this, because if we try to double shield here, they'd just be able to farm us down. And they were able to farm us down and avoid that move anyways. We're going to have to go into the Serperior and hope for the best. Rock Slide is used. We're going to have to just soak up all of this damage and hope that the Aurorus can win us the game. We're going to go into the Aurorus. They counter swap into the Primeape, and unfortunately that is just no play. Primeape was basically a huge core breaker for our backline, so honestly in this situation we just had no chance of winning as long as our opponent was able to maintain alignment. So down goes the Aurorus. Now we're going to have the Serperior last resort here, shielding. They do go for the close combat, but they switch on immediately, and I'm just going to have the clear advantage with this Dripplum. We're going to see how much damage this Frenzy Plant does at least. Okay, like 30% maybe. So GG's, and check out this team if you haven't already, and let us know if you enjoyed the video.